All right, now we're here. Even though my dog is not my dog, family dog, who I have, who is visiting, will be barking in the background. Simba, come here. See if he's more willing to be streamed than the cat. We are 10 minutes in, roughly. May not be able to stay the entire time, depending on what's going on. Stay live the entire time. I will be watching, but Daddy's busy today, boys and girls. Daddy's busy today. So busy that I haven't even really had a chance to look at the pregame. I know Ekitike is playing, Wirtz, Zobazai, Sala, Callister, Gravenberg, Frimpong, Kirkez. Hopefully they play in shape here, but they're listed. And here come Liverpool passing it around the back. It is 8 billion degrees in LA today. It's got to be, I mean, let me look at the weather right now. Temperature. -93. Extreme heat warning. So let's hope I don't have a heat stroke in the middle of this game. Let's see how far I can go this way. Not that far that way. I have to go this way, which means I have to sit. Always figuring out where to sit. What's up, Rosie? Rosie, you want to come on the stream? Come on. See, look, say hi. Hello, I'm a kitty. I'm a kitty who doesn't want to be on the camera. Aww. There she goes. Trying to pimp my cat on Twitch. Now I gotta make sure I'm live. Hope I have the right category. I still don't get shown on the main screen. Who are these people? Kurt 0411. Why do you have more people than me watching you? This is a rerun sumo that still has 24 viewers. What the heck? Josh Odeezy Unlimited is trading cards and you got 27 viewers? Why are you people not watching my Twitch stream? Oh, right. I should pull up the chat just to see what people are saying. Maybe people are. I'm definitely not on this stupid first page, I'll tell you that, though. Stream manager. Never figure out. Okay, great. Now I'm here to see nobody watching my stream or chatting with me. Come on. Come on, people, join. How do you increase Twitch following? Oh, here's a ball over the top. It's going to go out for a corner. Ekitike. Try to bring it down. Who's on the bench today for Liverpool? Let's check that out. Curtis, Rio, Cody. Oh, thank God. Cody Gakpo is not playing for a change. Nilo Chiesa Robertson. If you were, if you, nobody watched my stupid, why does it say I'm offline? That doesn't make sense. I need to refresh this. Refresh page. Still says I'm offline. I'm on Twitch. I know that. YouTube, let's see. I'm going to miss a goal just trying to figure out what the heck is going on. Live. It says processing will begin shortly. All right. A little late getting started here. That's the first one. It says processing will begin shortly. So this should be the one, huh? Nobody, I don't see any chats, but I also don't see anything. We're going to, anyway, keep the chat on Twitch. And YouTube is just for capturing reactions. That's the workflow, ladies and kids. There's Frimpong with the cross. Back to the goalkeeper. It was actually back to the middle and Torreira easily headed it back to the keeper from the center circle. Nobody was there. Nobody was there. Need to turn this result around here. All right, here comes a throw in for Galatasaray. Van Dijk gets it and plays it back to Allison, who boots it up to Ekitike, heads it for Wirtz. Wirtz now plays it back out to Ekitike, cutting inside to McAllister. Plays it to Zobozai, to McAllister. Meets the Galatasaray player who's writhing around on the ground. Ref is letting it play on. And now, 34, I think Torreira again. We're about 20 minutes in here now. Yeah, today may be stop and start on this stream, but nobody's watching anyway, so it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Asmine getting some attention too. So there's no Galatasaray fans supposedly in. Oh, we cheer for the Diego Jota 20th minute tribute. Never forget. Always part of our hearts. Where's the dog? See, with this dog, I always worry when he gets too quiet. Okay, he's just chilling, waiting. It's one of those dogs that he's a handful. But right now he's very quiet, so that makes me worry. All right, here come Liverpool again with the ball. Wirtz cutting it back inside, takes a shot, not even close. Good God. Do I dare start the Discord chat again and see what's going on there? I think I should. Misery loves company, right? Misery loves company. Discord. Pretty sure there's a Discord plugin. Check it out. Liverpool. What are people saying on the Liverpool Discord? Words is show. Shit, why doesn't he shoot? What? Yeah, Liverpool fans already doom and gloom in the Discord chat. I think Discord's actually slowing down my frame rate. Yeah, I just killed it and my frame rate just jumped up like crazy. So we're gonna leave that off. Distracts me a little bit anyway. So I gotta figure out a way that's not distracting with it. All right, this is Galatasaray with the ball. Heaves it up. They heave it upfield. Allison collects, plays it back to Van Dijk. Over the top to Ekitike. Who pings it across the Frimpong all the way. Now, Salah, a little deeper. Salah now plays it to Van Dijk. Crossfield square ball. McAllister, Zobozai, Wirtz to Frimpong out on the right side. Frimpong with the cross in gets deflected. Salah takes a bad touch. I mean, I guess there's a part of me that's just like, if we lose, at least there's one less thing to follow during the week. Get my weekdays back this season. Now here come Liverpool. But if we win, I'm going to be even happier. Here's a shot by McAllister, left-footed, no good. Now Wirtz with a shot. It's going to go behind for a corner. Yeah. McAllister is going to take this corner. Interesting. Even with Zobozlai and Salah. And it's from that side that Salah likes to actually hit the corner in too from. So a low corner to Zobozlai, who puts it into the net. Good set piece routine, baby. Good set piece routine. It's a training ground goal right there. That was fantastic. He pinged that ball in low and to the top of the box, and Zobozlai ran onto it and just guided it beautifully into the back of the net. I take that back about putting me out of my misery. Don't put me out of my misery. Don't put me out of my misery. Yeah, I mean, Zobozlai just walks onto it beautifully and just guides it. Left foot, too, going away from the keeper. Keeper had no chance through bodies. I mean, wow. And he just does it so casually. He is by far our best player this season. What a goal. What a routine. Great finish. Great finish. 1-0, 1-1 on aggregate. And so we are back on level terms. level pegging, as they call it in the ball game. Now let's see where we go from here. This has the makings of some crazy stuff. All right, now they're going to restart from a free kick. Galatasaray boots it up. Frimpong wins it in the air. Helped on its way by Zobozlai, only as far as Galatasaray, who then tried to play it up and lose it. Fans are showing some signs of life here at Anfield. Some signs of life. I think the way that Galatasaray have come out in this game is they're trying to protect this lead a little too much. Well, there's no lead now, but they're just kind of down, kind of doing whatever. Yeah, McAllister with the pass from McAllister is fantastic too. On the ground, just bends perfectly into Zobozlai's path. Here's, Salah. He's in, gets blocked. The flag stayed down there. So he was in, but Salah, I can't remember the last time Salah scored now. When was it? Did he score against in one of those matches that we lost? Or drew recently? I can't remember the last time we won a match either at this point. Oh, that was a good save by the keeper, though. Salah tried to dink him, and the keeper was alert to it. Now Kirkaz with the ball. Plays it back to Van Dijk. All the way back to Alisson. Going to come out to Kirkaz, who gets pushed off the ball for a Galatasaray throw. Arne Slot is holding up two fingers in the air and remonstrating. Now here comes Ekitike. Driving into the box. Pirouettes down. Looking for a foul. Now here come Galatasaray on the restart. And their guy goes down and doesn't get a foul. I don't know why I keep saying restart when there aren't restarts. Was it the counter, not the restart? Got a lot of stuff in my brain. Frimpong is going to lose the ball all the way on the touchline. The furthest place you could go without scoring. Ekitike does get nudged off the ball, but I don't think there's enough there. He gets nudged off, and the defender steps across. The defenders did look up kind of worried, and Slot is remonstrating again. Now here come Liverpool. Ekitike makes the turn in the box, beats a couple defenders, and then the ball, and it falls to Works, and now that's going to go out for a corner. Oh, they're going to say goal kick. It went over. It looked like it got blocked. Should have put it in the back of the net. Yeah, ball fell. Yeah, that should have gone out for a corner, but... Well, it is out for a corner. Yeah, Words put it onto the frame of the goal. Little on the lower side. Got hit by a defender. Knocked out. Here's the corner. Back post. Oh, back post. Van Dijk headed it back to McAllister in the box. They ended up calling a foul on somebody anyway. Oh, they called it on McAllister for knocking down the keeper. Which, I mean, it doesn't matter because he headed it onto the frame, so. But the keeper was on the ground. I couldn't really tell. I mean, it's hard to see where McAllister bundles him over, but they did call the foul against him, so. Now, a proper restart. Ball gets headed a little bit. Now comes back to the keeper for Galatasaray. Whoa. Sara for Galatasaray goes bungling into Ekitike. Now here comes Wirtz again. Lays it to Szoboszlai. Oh, what a save by the keeper. Szoboszlai from maybe about 24 yards out. Challenges the keeper again. Keeper flies across. Another game where Dom looking like the best player. This time he sliced through it. And it was the keeper's near side, so he didn't beat him. I wonder if he's trying to do the same thing to the other side and just slightly mishit it. Anyway, now here come Liverpool again. Kirkaz with the ball to Ekitike on the left side. Plays it back into the middle. Gravenberg, Szoboszlai. Out to the left side. Ekitike loses the ball. Galatasaray are already going to make a switch for... it looks like it might be... Who are they getting ready here? 77. Who is 77? Now Lang. God, I always forget they have Leroy Sané on the bench. They also have Mauro Icardi on the bench. The rest of them are Turkish names. Gundogan is on the bench. I thought he was retired, bro. Here come Galatasaray. They're going to get a corner. Baris will take the corner. And some of the Galatasaray players are going to come up. Here comes the corner, headed out at the near post by Kirkaz. Now played back all the way to the goalkeeper. Cleared up long. Van Dijk. Galatasaray are going to get a foul. Bowie. Let's see if that gives them a chance to make the change that they're looking to make. No, they're still not going to do that. And then now Liverpool win the ball. Szoboszlai trying to spring the counter, plays it up to Salah, pass gets cut out. Cleared up the line. Retrieved by Konate. Van Dijk lugs it up to Ekitike on the left side, who's going to chase it down. One-on-one with the defender. He's going to win a throw. Looks like the players are repeatedly trying to get the fans into the game, make sure they're in it, you know. Probably a little bit embarrassed after the weekend. All right, now here comes Gravenberch in the middle of the pitch. Back to Van Dijk. Yeah, commentating, I guess, is boring. I guess, so, you know, we are getting to that time where I don't know how much longer I'm going to keep doing these live streams. Or I need to find something interactive in the middle to do these so I can get people on Twitch watching. How do I get people on Twitch watching? That's the ultimate question. Can somebody in the chat tell me how to do that? I had to stop myself because then I realized there's nobody in the chat. The real chicken and the egg problem here. Anyway, here come Liverpool. Zobozai gets fouled. Gonna get the foul call. What came first? A chicken or an egg? All right, here's a little bit of a helter-skelter in the midfield. Zobozai goes in, or not Zobozai, Kirkez went in hard on Salai. He might get a yellow card for that. Somehow he didn't. I think he thought he might. No, I guess he doesn't really make that much contact. Turkish players are flopping. Galatasaray players are flopping around. Now here's the cross in. Konate heads it out. Only as far as 99 and 4. Now here's 99. 8 for Galatasaray. Yeah, interactive games. I wonder what sort of interactive games I could build in here. Or maybe just use Streamlabs for now. It doesn't matter if nobody's watching, right? Who cares? Who cares what you do? All right, we're in the 40th minute now. Liverpool, Kirkez plays it to Van Dijk. Plays it back to Konate. Square ball. Zobozai through ball to Frimpong. Gets cleared out by the Galatasaray player. That was a good through ball. That was a good through ball. Up. Nope, nothing going on. Nothing going on. Zobozlai now to Salah, who turns his man. Gonna win a corner. All right, corner number 2. Well, it's more than corner number 2, but the last one was pretty good. This time it's going to be Salah. And looks like the big guys are going to come up. Van Dijk, Konate, Gravenberch. So you would think they're looking for Van Dijk's head here, or Konate, either of them. Ball goes deep. Van Dijk heads it back. Keeper's going to try to claim, but they're going to say somebody was in the way of his jump. I mean, McAllister again, which, I don't know. Both these animals are asleep. Both of them just chilling. Which is crazy, because if I close the door, they would both be going crazy. All right. Here's Ekatike at about the midfield line. Back heel to Zobozlai, who's going to play a ball all the way out to Kirkaz with the outside of his foot. Kirkaz is going to win the throw. Now here comes Salah Ekatike. 1-2. Back to Salah. Gets hooked out by the defender. And now Ekatike wins the ball again. Right side of the top of the box. Plays it back to Van Dijk, who's at the just advance of the center square. Zobozlai. Ekatike stands it up. Back to Zobozlai. McAllister. I'm going to move it centrally, actually to the left, to Wirtz, who crosses it in. Headed by the defender. This is actually a pretty decent cross. Two players challenge, and Wirtz gets the ball, plays it square to Zobozlai, to McAllister, Kirkaz. Tries to beat his man, Wirtz. Zobo all the way out to Frimpong, who loses the ball. Frimpong may have gotten more instruction to stay as a left back, because he seems to be, as I say that, he's way up the pitch. And Zobozlai's covering for him. Here's a cross hit by Kirkaz to the back post. Finds Frimpong, who then tries to cross it back. Cleared by the defender only to Zobozlai. Takes a shot. Again, knocked down by one of the bodies. Crossed by Frimpong to Salah, whose first touch again fails him. Oh, man. We're in the 45th minute here. We're now full 45 on the clock. 5 minutes of stoppage time. Good amount of stoppage time. Good amount of stoppage time. And my stream froze. What now? I gotta do this. See if I can get it back. Or maybe just go to TNT. Tottenham are up 1-0 at Madrid. Bayern are up 1-0 at Atalanta. I'm now trying to find another feed that I can watch. Here we go. We're back. We're back, baby. All right, here comes a throw in from Kirkaz. Works all the way back out to Frimpong. What was that? What are we doing? This has to be a training thing. Like, in training. Like, keep playing till you hear the whistle. We got the foul call there, but... Oh, that's in the box. That's in the box. He definitely got kicked. He definitely got kicked. And I think they're going to take a look at that, and that's going to be a penalty. Yeah. Salah is going to get the penalty. Foul on Zobozai. And they're going to let Salah take the kick, not Zobozai. He needs the goal. He needs the goal. Don't want to say it out loud, but I hope he doesn't miss. He's not in the best of form. So it'd be great for his confidence. Here's the PK, and it got fucking saved. Did he try a fucking Panenka and just did not get it up off the air? Yeah. And not only that, it was an even worse Panenka than Brahim Diaz. Great. It's like the most predictable thing ever. The whole time you're sitting there, God, I hope he doesn't miss, because you just felt the miss coming. Don't even want to know what the Discord chat on Liverpool is saying right now. Now here come Galatasaray with the counter. Ball in, gathered by Allison. That should take us to the half. Maybe they put some time back on for the penalty review. I cannot believe he missed that gift. It was a mental lapse by Galatasaray. Here comes Wirtz, top of the box, feigns a shot, beats another defender, plays it to Salah. Salah now again saved, and a double save. Wirtz got the second. Now Gravenberg takes a shot but slips and gets blocked. Now they're going to blow the whistle for halftime. Good fucking God. Good effing God. How many shots do we have? 15 shots, 15 total shots, and 8 on target, and we've only scored once? Why are we making opposing goalkeepers look like fucking all world every damn time? It's fucking ridiculous. I guess Galatasaray never did make that sub for Lang like I thought they were going to. This is absolutely dog so shit. No, I'm kidding. All right, I'm going to go to the bathroom, get a Coke. Thoughts on the first half? Let's see. I mean, I just don't know what to do with this team anymore. I really don't. Like, it's another game where we're going to take 8 million shots on goal, only score 1. And then watch Galatasaray will have 1 at the end and steal it or some bullshit like that. And it's going to happen now. Now that I've said it out loud, it's totally going to happen. Showing the replays. That was a great goal by Zobozai. I can't believe we have so many freaking shots. And 8 shots on target. Only 1 has gone in. You know what I think some of it might be, honestly, is that these numbers are a little inflated. Like, we show that we have a lot of shots on target, but really, if you look at like half of them weren't real shots or weak attempts, they're just on target. Like, other than that, the closest attempts, okay, that was a double save there. And then the penalty incident, I mean, it is a foul. Zobozai wins the ball. The defender kicks him, rakes him down the leg, and it's in the box. So it's unfortunate for Galatasaray, but that is such an awful penalty. It was low and down the middle. Literally a trash can standing still could have saved that penalty. It was awful. It was awful. They had Jamie Carragher there at the match. Yeah, so I mean, it does not look like there are a lot of Galatasaray supporters in the stands, but I was looking at some TikTok or Instagram videos or something, and there was a lot of people there. From Galatasaray, they're just not allowed into the game. So they traveled all the way there to light flares to welcome the team, apparently. Rosalie? My cat wants food. Bet365, official global partner of the Champions League. Yeah, tell me sports aren't corrupted when your biggest sponsors are betting websites. Does anybody else see the irony in that? What is that like? Sweet. Daddy got a job today. Looking across the league, it's across the rest of the games of the Champions League. 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. So, if we can end up winning this game, it would be a very good day for Daddy. But honestly, I'm, I've let it all go. If we lose, we lose. If we win, we win. Uh, nice. Nice. Good times, good times, good times, Landman. Bet365, official global partners of the Champions League. Gotta let us know that it doesn't really matter what you're doing. If, on that note, I saw Kalshi is actually under some scrutiny for election rigging, which it's like that's the next phase of what we're seeing there. I think they're showing Micah Richards have a goal stolen off of him. Oh no, is that Balotelli? I don't know what they're talking about on the Paramount broadcast, Paramount Plus, but